Hello, good evening everyone. I am Joshua Manuel Mesias from VSHM3A, and we're back again to another episode of things that we have learned in supply chain management for this midterms week. So without further ado, let's jump to our video presentation. Okay, again, welcome back to our video presentation regarding on the things that we have acquired from the lessons that we have discussed for this midterms week. In the last video that we have made, we discussed the introduction of supply chain management and how the supply chain evolved for the past few years, and what are the challenges that supply chain management faced. We also discussed the functions of supply chain and what are the jargon words that we people must understand when learning this kind of work field. In this midterms week, we discussed 3 modules. The first one is the benefits of supply chain management. When we say benefits, these are the things that had an advantage or profit gained from something. In learning supply chain management, you can gain some benefits that could help in your business, but also to your employees and customers. There are many benefits that you can get in learning supply chain management, like cash flow, cost cutting, transportation, marketplace, networking, services and profitability. Panis, Oliveros, Bayer, Bonagua, Manyozo, Pascogin, Cabral, and me will be discussing what are the meaning of these benefits. Cost reduction or cost cutting is a planned positive approach to reduce expenses. It is achieved by continuous analysis of cost corrective functions and financial planning. Cost cutting is one of the benefits that you can get in supply chain management because it focuses on lowering costs in every business activity. Also, it helps to set competitive price of product or service in your business. I also learned in cost cutting its importance because without proper set of strategy in your business, it will be on its critical condition and will fall on bankruptcy and worse closing of the business. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Faye Manyoso, and today I will be discussing about transportation in supply chain management. So first, what is transportation? Transportation is the most essential component of a supply chain. It involves the delivery of products from the start to the end of a supply chain. For a supply chain to be deemed effective, the transportation segment must be managed efficiently. This involves making sure the transport and logistics strategy is dynamic and responsive to the demands of the market. What is transportation in supply chain management? The transportation in supply chain management entails ferrying a product from a supplier to a customer or a distribution store by road, rail, pipeline, air, or sea. Factors involved in transportation include cost, service or transit, time, and movement of products. These are the most pertinent issues in an effective supply chain. Others include integration among customers, carriers, and suppliers and information flow. Transportation is frequently used in the facilitation of a supply chain. There are 7 uses of transportation in supply chain management. First is transportation is to reduce cost. The meaning of that, the transportation in supply chain management can be used to control costs in a business operation. Freight and fuel costs take up most of the logistic budget. Moving products from one location to another using one or combination of the various modes of transportation is cost-intensive affair. The second is transportation is used to enhance customer service. The transportation in supply chain can be used for a customer service. as products move from one location to another and from the supplier to the customer. The needs of the customer must be at the heart of the transportation system. Making sure products reach a customer in the condition they were shipped in and on time are essentials of transportation in supply chain. The third is transportation is used to segment shipments in supply chain. The prioritization of shipments is essential in transportation. The customers, products, time of year, and suppliers among the factors determine the urgency and importance of goods in transit. The transportation in supply chain must be segmented to reflect these often complex realities. This often requires a change in the mode of transport in settling on alternative carriers. The fourth is transportation is used to synchronize with supply chain technology. The daily monitoring of transportation operation is best handled by a transportation management software or a TMS. Among activities tracked by a TMS are route planning, fleet management, fuel costing, supplier relations, cargo handling, and customer communications. A TMS is highly effective in controlling and lowering transportation costs. The fifth is transportation is used to provide more supply chain options. The majority of products rely on multiple modes of transportation as they travel throughout the supply chain. Therefore, various modes of transportation are required for an effective freight transportation system. Such a system is ideally suited to support international and domestic supply chain. The sixth is transportation is used to bypass geographical limitations. Trucks have, for a long time, been the preferred mode of transportation in supply chain operations. They traverse roads alongside railways to move products across the land efficiently. They feature a chassis which can hold standard shipping containers. The reason trucks are the mode of choice when transporting shipments is because they can pass through terrains that other modes of transportation can. And the last is 7. Transportation is used to boost the economy. To freely move products from domestic to international markets and vice versa, an efficient transportation system is a must. The vast distances between farms, mines, urban centers, and forests demand a sound transportation system so that manufactured products can reach customers as efficiently as possible. That is the 7 uses of transportation in supply chain.
Good day everyone, I am Rosemary Panis of PSHM3A, and for today I am going to talk about profitability. When we heard the word profitability, the first thing that comes to our mind is money, or profit in short. But what is profitability in a broader sense? Profitability is a situation wherein a business or activity generates a profit or financial gain. Profitability can also be the measurement of efficiency and effectivity of the business decision or investment that the company had. It can be a success if the amount of revenue is greater than the aggregate amount of expenses that the business had given, or the company had a return of investment, and a failure if it doesn't give any profit back. That is why it is important to consider the given aspect when doing a decision or in joining an investment, since risking and financial loss could be a big impact to the company that can sometimes lead to bankruptcy if not addressed properly. It is important to note that increase in profitability is much more needed than decrease in profitability in a company.
Good day, I'm Maria Jesus Sabonagua from HM3A, and I will discuss the marketplace and their different types. Let's talk about marketplace. Marketplace is an open space or square in a town where people buy and sell things. Ibig sabihin, ito yung isang pamilihan sa kalye. Maliit na lugar lang siya na kung saan bumibili mga tao na pangangailangan nila. It consists of two marketplace. One is traditional marketplace, ito yung palengke. And second is online marketplace that provide information on goods and services through online. The traditional marketplace has been somewhere physical that people walk to, buy and sell things, meet friends, while the online marketplaces process consumer transactions, participating retailers and wholesalers fulfill the orders. Other than that, there are different types of marketplace through online. First is comparison website. Dito yung tinitingnan ng mga customer yung product, tapos i-compare nila yung ibang mga produkto sa ibang business. They can select according to price, reviews, features, and other criteria. Second is open platforms. Ito yung simpleng online retailer, mga web shop sila, then in-expand nila yung business na yun para lumago yung marketplace. And third is local platforms. Ito naman yung small businesses na nag-aalok ng range of products. And lastly, online marketplaces. These are online traders that typically hold auctions. Ito yung madalas gumagawa ng commercial para makilala ng ibang tao yung business nila. And therefore, I conclude that marketplace is needed in supply chain because without marketplace, it will be difficult for people to find the product they need and not be able to compare prices. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, good day everyone. I'm Cedric Jimby Pastovin from BSHM3A and I'm here to discuss about networking. Networking is a socio-economic business activity by which business people and entrepreneurs meet to form business relationships and to recognize, create, or act upon business opportunities, share information, and seek potential partners for ventures. It is the action or process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional social contacts. In addition, networking is about sharing, not taking. It is about forming trust and help one another toward goals. Regularly engaging with your contacts and finding opportunities to assist them helps to strengthen the relationship. By doing this, you sow the seeds for reciprocal assistance when you need help to achieve your goals. Lastly, networking in business is one of the best resources for career developments and professional success. A good network can provide job leads, possibilities for advancement, and opportunities for personal improvements. If you hope to grow your career and increase your chances of personal success, you need to understand the importance of networking in business. That will be all. Thank you.
Good day. My name is Andre Ivan Bayer and I'm here to discuss about the topic cash flow. Cash flow is the literal flow of money continuously paying for the entire operation in the company. This refers specifically to how cash moves between a company and its investors, owners, or creditors. It is the money paying suppliers for the raw materials. It pays for the process that adds value to the materials, such as turning them into finished products. Cash flow can be either positive or negative. Positive cash flow indicates that a company has more money moving into it than out of it, while negative cash flow is when a business spends more money than it makes during a specific period. It is also the net cash generated to finance the company and may include debt, equity, and dividend payments. We need to have a handle on cash flow at all times because even profitable business can fail if cash flow is not managed properly. If you don't have enough money available to pay your lenders or suppliers, banks may foreclose and suppliers could cut their supplies. We all know what it's like to run out of cash personally, especially in a business, as it will not function or attain its aim without it.
Hi, I'm Jamkit Oliveros from BSHM HM3A and I'm here to discuss about services. What is services? It is the action of helping or doing work for someone. Services are an intangible commodity. It is composed of professional or team of experts that deliver work or aid in completing or performing a task for the benefit of its customer. Bilang worker or kunwari, worker ka daw or employee, ito yung ginagawa mo sa trabaho, which is tutulungan mo yung customer or ginagawa mo siya para sa company na pinagtatrabuhan mo. Para mapabilis, mapadali, at para hindi mahirapan yung inoopera mo ng service na to, which we call service. Halimbawa, sa shop or nagtatrabaho sa isang shoe shop, if may customer doon, you give him or her your service. Tutulungan mo siyang maghanap ng magagandang sapatos na babagay at bibigyan mo siya ng mga size na hinahanap niya. You also giving him or her idea about different kinds of shoes in your store para magkaroon siya ng knowledge or idea sa mga tinitinda nyo. Para sa huli, makuha mo yung satisfaction ng customer and mabibigyan ng good comments yung shop na pinagtatrabahuan mo. And pwede rin sabihin nung customer na in-applyan mo ng work na yon or ng act na yon, which we call service. So, pwede niya sabihin sa ibang tao yon na dito magaganda yung mga shop dito, ay mga shoes dito, and magaganda rin yung mga services na in-offer dito. Which good to your business or dun sa work na pinagtatrabahuan mo. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Angel Gabriel from BSHM HM3. So for today's discussion, I am gonna discuss the concept of goods. In supply chain management, I have learned that goods are essential for our daily life. By consuming them, we can satisfy our needs and wants. Without them, we could return to primitive life where we relied on a nature to live. Goods are produced by technology and workforce, making them more reliable to us consumers. They serve as our means of surviving everyday life. Goods can be food, drink, and even inedible materials such as gadgets, clothing, accessories, and furniture, because goods are bought to satisfy and makes our life easier. Companies produce goods so that they can benefit and be financially successful. Today, goods can be transported across different communities, cities, countries, and even continents. Trade or transfer of goods has become easier. The speed and storage capacity of the transport vehicle have been improved. The transfer of goods by land, sea, and air is now possible. For example, I can order goods internationally and pay through a bank account and receive them within weeks or months. The most practical choice for me is that the sea transport because it is the cheapest but reliable way to transport goods. To sum it all up, goods are essential in our daily lives, and technological innovations have made goods more accessible, reliable, and practical for us consumers. While these have made the products more profitable and profitable for the producers too, thus contributing to the success of their business.
There are many more benefits that you can get in learning supply chain management systems. Like it could help increase the customer satisfaction, higher efficiency rate, increase in its profitability system, and better flow of materials, products, and information. These are the things that we have learned in Module 1, which titled as Benefits of Supply Chain Management. The second module is all about elements of supply chain management. In this lesson, we learned the 4 major elements that the supply chain management possess. These 4 major elements are integration, operations, distribution, and purchasing. These major elements will be discussed by Villaflor, Ocampo, Trance, and Lopez, and they will share what are the things that they have learned in this lesson.
Hi, good day. I'm Lian Villaflor from BSHM 3A. The next important element to maintain a strong supply chain is operation. Day-to-day operation serves as the backbone of the work that the manufacturers undertake. This includes the systems, structures, and processes to plan and execute the flow of goods and services from supplier to the customer. Normally, operation starts from finding the right raw materials. And then it will be sent to factories to make the actual product. After finishing the final product, it will be transported to the company first so that they can make sure that everything is ready to be sold to the customers. If everything is all set, it will be displayed on shops where the customers have the opportunity to avail the product. To maximize effectiveness, it is critical to evaluate both internal operations and the extended supply chain that includes suppliers and customers. Efficient business operations ensure finished goods and services are delivered on time and in full to meet the customer's needs and most effectively.
Distribution. It is the process of delivering goods from the manufacturer or supplier to the point of sale or the buyer. It includes activities and process around packaging, inventory, warehousing, transportation, and delivering of goods. May iba't ibang paraan para ma-distribute yung mga supply natin. Pwedeng online transaction, less hassle, dahil directed sa online inventory mo. Or the transportation from person to another person. Ayun yung kadalasang mga paraan para ma-transport o ma-distribute yung mga supply natin.
Good day, I am Terz Julian Trance. I'm going to talk about purchasing. So, what is purchasing? Purchasing is a transactional process which includes paying for the product or services. Purchasing is the organized getting of goods and services on behalf of accessing needs. Purchasing activities are necessary to ensure that required goods are procured at the right time and at reasonable cost. This is to identify suppliers who are able to provide goods and services and according to the needs of buyer. Purchasing is important because it is a crucial transaction wherein we can use our money to exchange for goods or services. We buy grocery items like clothes, medicine, and sanitary items frequently. We go to the hospital for a doctor checkup or consult via telephone. All of this will not be possible if we're not by the process of purchasing. We need it in our daily lives, and actually we are happy nowadays that purchasing become easier because of the advanced technology in the society. We can shop online or sell items via e-commerce, which will mean that we don't need to have physical interaction with whom we are transacting with. For the seller, they also purchase items from the supplier of raw materials. It's like a cycle constantly repeating, satisfying both the procedure and the consumer, thus promoting economical growth. That's all. Thank you.
Business integration. Business integration is a strategy whose goal is to synchronize information technology, business cultures, objectives, and align technology with business strategy and goals. Business integration is a reflection of how IT is being absorbed as a function of business. Integration also allows you to enter other markets or locations quickly and efficiently because day-to-day processes are streamlined like payroll and accounting. Integration is an important first step to business efficiency and growth. The general benefits of integration can reduce energy consumption and bring significant energy savings. Trying together and monitoring temperature fluctuations as well as making necessary adjustments or repairs to equipment can produce energy savings almost immediately.
The third module is all about careers that you can apply in supply chain management. These careers will help you to be part of this wonderful work field. Santos, Calderon, Meralles, Carril, Hernaez, Geronimo, Murillo and De La Cruz, They will be discussing the career or jobs that you can apply in supply chain management.
My name is Jaitro Claydem Santos from BSHM 3A. My topic is about supply chain manager. What is supply chain manager? In this lesson, being a supply chain manager has a big responsibility and you have gained confidence in yourself. We must study and learn critical skills to manage the supply chain efficiently. After completing this learning path, we must focus to the study of supply chain process improvement and quality management. Develop our critical supply chain skills and learn supply chain analysis. In this, we must be tough and responsible enough to have a productive supply chain manager. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I'm Rindalyn Kyle B. Miralles from BSHM HM3A. Today I'm going to discuss about the purchasing agents. Buying agents or purchasing agents are people or companies that offer to buy goods or property on behalf of another party. Purchasing agents and buyers considered price, quality, availability, reliability, and technical support when choosing suppliers and merchandise. Buyers and purchasing agents buy products and services for organizations to use or resell. They evaluate suppliers, negotiate contracts, and review the quality of products. Through all their responsibilities, purchasing agents actually play a significant role in a company's innovation, growth, and cost savings. As such, those that are really good at what they do are considered to be quite valuable assets to companies and are presented with interesting career advancement paths. That's all. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Carl Demetrius C. Angel Jr. from HM3A, and I'm here to discuss about the Operations Manager. Operations Manager are responsible for managing activities within the production of goods and services, utilizing resources from staff, budgets, project delivery, strategy, materials, equipment, and technology. They will monitor the operation and improve it, and delivering goods to the customer based on needs, and also to ensure the correct amounts of products are in good condition. And the lesson that I learned is all about the 4 elements, which is integration, operation, purchasing, and distribution. Number 1 is integration, considered as the brain and heart of the supply chain, strategy planning, and requires leadership commitment to a long-term increase in the supply chain's capability throughout the communication and information sharing and data analysis and storage. Number 2 is operation, is the day-to-day operation responsible for designing and managing products, processes, services, and supply chains. Operation managers monitor the process being performed and ensure everything remains on track. Number 3 is purchasing. Is the process of finding, evaluating, and engaging suppliers to provide goods and services to business. The right supply chain software does a great deal in terms of sourcing products in your supply chains and ensuring you are taking advantage of the most competitive pricing and most reliable products. Last is distribution. Is the process of transporting or delivery of products or goods. Delivering the products or service means having a well-planned and managed distribution and logistic organization. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Hersal Jamson Hernaez from BSHM HM3A. I am going to talk about the logistic managers. A logistic manager supervises the movement, distribution, and storage of supplies and materials in a company. They are tasked with planning routes, analyzing budgets, and processing shipments. Also known as supply chain managers, they generally form part of middle management. Logistic managers oversee and liaise with colleagues to ensure stock is maintained and moved efficiently. A logistics or distribution manager's key task is to organize the safe and efficient storage and distribution of goods and to ensure that orders are fulfilled correctly. There's some overlap with the position of warehouse manager, although logistic managers' work is at a more macro level. They analyze logistic problems and plan transportation routes for vehicles carrying goods. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dieter Geronimo, and I am here to discuss to you about what I have learned in our module in supply chain management. The topic that I will discuss to you is about the bachelor's degree of supply chain. This topic will help you realize that in having this kind of degree will help you in your future work. This bachelor's degree states that you have finished your supply chain management course, and this can be an advantage to you if you are starting to work in supply chain management industry. You know what kind of work what will happen in supply chain industry because you have a background in supply chain management. You know where and how to manage your employees and your people. Then you know how to stock goods and how to distribute them properly. And by distributing them properly, your customers will be satisfied. They will assume that your goods are safe to consume. This degree will also help you communicate with other people around the world. Thank you.
My name is John Christian Morilla from BSHM HM3A. Distribution manager. As a logistic and distribution manager, your job including planning the storage and delivery of commodities. Okay? Or make sure the opportunity item and delivered on time and at a responsible price, the right pace, transportation, stock control, storage, and monitoring the flow of product are all possible jobs. Distribution manager, ito yung nagdi-distribute sa bawat station or bawat market na mga product, kunwari yung mga importante sa isang supermarket, sa isang mall. Siya yung mismong parang sentro. Siya yung pinakakailangan, yung importante. Siya yung nagmamanage lahat ng bagay na gagamitin ng or kailangan ng isang company. Ganun. At siya rin yung laging nagsusupply sa pang-araw-araw na gagawin ng isang business company. Ganun. Tapos, siya yung nagmamanage talaga lahat. Parang sa kanya lahat umiikot lahat. Kaya, siya yung nagdi-distribute. Kunwari, ganito ito yung product mo sa'yo. Quality to. Tapos, check lahat ng product. Quality lahat ng product. Wala man lang masasabing 100% na sobrang quality. Ayun lang, distribution manager.
Logistic analysis are responsible for the inter-production life of a product. This includes everything from the purchasing or materials to the distribution of goods. Logistic analysis streamline operation and evaluate company assist in order to achieve its overall mission and goals. This is the example.
These are the things that we have learned from the modules that we have discussed in the midterms week. We hope that you gained another knowledge from us here in our video presentation. We'll see you again to the next video. Again, this is Joshua Manuel A. Micias, and this is my team from BSHM 3A. Thank you for watching and always stay safe. Bye!